Chat is still here. What? What just happened? Also, let me look at this while I'm here. Okay, Dark Harvest, new die. The Dominion die! That also wasn't in here. No wonder I don't have it yet. I'm guessing that all the dies I did not have just haven't been added back into the game. Coin for bonus, yes. Ram extravaganza weekends. Phalanx's weapon cooldown reduced to 45 seconds. Oh my gosh. Lava flows through the pipes and out the sides of the Blazeworks furnace area when it starts. Wait. So there's lava everywhere. The Avatar stones are now further apart to avoid mistakes in making a selection. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, so before the update, the Phalanx Warpike had a +4 perk by default. Well, not by default, but power surged by itself. No cells. It would have a +4 perk. Yeah, I don't know exactly what that means. My imagination thinks there's lava pouring down from the walls instead of just on the sides of the arena. But yeah, they fixed the Warpike. Phalanx journal entry is now visible. I know, right? I had no idea. Wait. You can re-queue consistently for the same hunting grounds island layer. Does that mean that you couldn't do that before? I've done that a lot. Just resetting the arena. Oh, the discoveries of the Paradox Break, like the God Hand, wasn't available to all languages. So I guess if you looked it up in Spanish, you might be seeing English and not know what it's saying. Wait, what? Oh, that. Like, that's literally what I would occasionally do with Thunderdeep Drask and Cape Fury if the options were Stormclaw, Dreadfrost Boreas, and Deep Frost Skarn, I'd just reset because I don't want to fight either of those, and Stormclaw doesn't help. What was that? Why? I didn't. I'm very concerned that this game is gonna crash again tonight. The menu for the updates came up. I didn't say for it to do that. I know, right? Like, at least the other window that came up, it was like I hit start too fast. But I didn't, like, I hit X to go, no wait. I hit start to go into the start menu. Before I could hit X, it came up with the updates thing. And there is, look at the updates in the start menu. I forgot about that, but I didn't hit it. I did not hit R2. Right. And this actually was a bug with this controller in the past, but that was like around when I first started playing Dauntless. I would try to go in and dye my armor because I hadn't found a solid set of colors that I liked yet. And the dye menu would just like, it kept scrolling through my dye layers, and I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't really do anything with it. Turns out that it was the controller, because later that week my sister was trying to use repeaters and it wouldn't stop shooting. She couldn't put them away because it wouldn't stop shooting. Like, so she couldn't sprint and she was constantly wasting ammo. And that's the same button, R2. So it was just constantly pressing. Oh my gosh. How did that not knock him out? Oop, I didn't mean to shoot him. It still staggered him. Yeah, that's crazy with the Switch, and it wouldn't be as crazy if they weren't well known for that. Like, the one thing that I know about the Switch is that at least 50% of people, probably more like 70% of people, talk about Joy-Con drift all the time. Almost anyone that I've spoken to that has a Switch has complained about Joy-Con drift. How did that hit me? I was sprinting. I was dodging. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hate any behemoth that slides around. Like Nasher's Boop attack, Nezaga's... Not so much Nezaga's Boop, it's pretty annoying, but not as annoying as its side slide. That's 1,000 times worse for me. Hey, Casper. Wait, what? Okay, I'm gonna let him get mad this time, because I keep forgetting I need to do stagger damage to enraged behemoth. Well, that does... I mean, okay, if you like the shot class, then it makes sense that you would need to find anyone. But if they're making you take a class that they're deciding not to host anymore, that's on them. They shouldn't make you have to take it again. That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like they are requiring Casper to take the class but aren't providing it anymore. Oh, okay, so it is just a choice. Alright. As long as it's still, you know, they're not saying you have to take a shot class, but we're not giving it to you anymore. As long as that's not the case, it's fine. I thought it was like you were forced to take it. Just... And the fact that I wouldn't put that past schools is really sad. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm thinking like shop class is what I've heard shop class referred to as is like, I don't know, making birdhouses and stuff. If you want to do that, that's fine. But it's not really a life skill that you need to learn. I don't know, that's always what they're doing on TV in shop classes. I know, right? Teachers sometimes don't know what they're doing. I dodged that. Oh, here's something. Oh, what if it was a scar spawning up here? Aw. I don't know if you can hear me, Casper, but is Sky a PlayStation game or a Switch game? Aw. Switch and mobile. Ah, okay. I knew it was gonna spawn here. What the? That was such a fast attack for Skarn. How did I dodge that? It was like shoving me. Jeez, this Skarn is like on overdrive. What's happening? It's spamming attacks. No, Gavin, absolutely not. I'm terrible with a hammer. I much prefer chain blades. Those are my main. I'm just doing stagger bounties and challenges and stuff. I saw that coming and I didn't do anything about it. Yeah, I don't use a weapon other than chain blades unless I have to. Except for Warpike. I've recently tried picking that up once in a while. My chain blades are level 20 reforged 3 times. They would be higher, but I don't usually reforge them. Just because it takes a while to get them back up to level 20. But if I reforged every opportunity I could, I'd be much higher. I hate how slow hammers are. Let's see if I can handle an event with a hammer by myself. This is gonna be a disaster. Oh, I did slay the poison mollusks too? I forgot how hammers ranged... Darn it! Forgot how ranged attacks work. Is there another monster? Where? I don't know where the last one is. Oh, wait, is that them? I don't think that's them, but I'll fight them anyway. Just in case. Come back here! You're supposed to be able to fly. You don't have to walk along the path, buddy. Was it a Gruk that, like, fell off the side? Oh, I hear something. A bomber. That still didn't fix it. Oh, there's a frost mollusk. Whee! I knew that would happen. Ah! At least I killed it. Oh my gosh, there are Gruk surrounding me. Are they broken? What's happening? Oh wait, that's my lantern. You know what I should look at? The journal.
Has the Halloween stuff started yet?
It starts October 1st, but it was mentioned in the update.
Okay.
I don't see phalanx.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh,
They finally put it in the journal.
I'm blind. Ah!
Oh.
Great. Okay, Sarah, I'm alone. I'm with a hammer, and I'm in an event.
Oh,
I am getting my butt handed to me. No, it's a private hunt because I was doing bounties.
Oh. I mean, you don't have to do that.
I know, but everything is spawning here. Also, I'm almost done. There should only be one more round. It's been a thing. It was a thing before there were hunting grounds.
Well, I knew that.
No, I mean like in regular hunts. You could make them private.
I didn't know that was possible to do that with the hunting ground.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Scarn, shut up! I said shut up! I know I don't usually do them, but lately I've been having a lot of people stealing my stagger damage. Can everyone please stop hitting me? I hate hammers because I can't dodge fast enough. Don't you hecking dare. Don't you hecking dare. No. No! Thanks, Cold Shot. In its dying breath, it saved my life. Let's not do that again. It's over. I can't read the end of the message. I see snails with eye, but... Can I hit the behemoth? Turn around! Yeah, I think the frost smells was more annoying than the poison one. She's building a 700-pound hammer with lava. Turn around. My gosh. I dodged that. Ah! I was ever so slightly late on that. My hammer's level 9 now. That's how little I use it. Ever since I reforged it all the way back then, I've gained 9 levels. Because I only ever use it for balance. I dodged that. Oh, that was nice. Can I get my glider? Wake up. I'm here. I'm ready. Oh, immune. What? I'm sorry, what just happened? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people don't know that. To be honest, I don't think I've ever used a hotel phone. I did hear that trick somewhere, but I don't remember where I heard it. So I don't know if it's common knowledge. And maybe some hotels have a different system where they actually have numbers for each room. But it doesn't seem super obvious to me. Just like, once you hear, it's one of those things where once you hear it, it makes perfect sense. Like, it's a pretty easy system. But until you hear it, like, it's not something that would come to mind. Once you know it, for the rest of your life, you just think everyone else is stupid for not realizing it. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of how I imagine it working. I know someone's told me that. Maybe on one of my choir trips we had to call, like, a chaperone or something. I don't remember. Oh, I didn't expect that to actually work. I didn't think the attack would still go through. I also don't know how to interrupt with hammers. If that didn't interrupt that, I don't know what would. No, get back here, you butt. Darn it. It's not in range anymore. Oh, okay. It was almost dead anyway. Oh, so the phone actually tells them before. Okay. Now I get why people think that other people are stupid for not knowing that. Because it's literally in the instructions. That bothers me. When there are blatant instructions in front of someone and they still can't follow directions. Like, if they're clear and they're obvious, it bothers me. And sometimes that happens to me. Sometimes I don't notice something pasted on a wall, but you direct it to me one time and I will hopefully never ask you again. But what I know that I've ranted, especially to you, Anima, a lot about managing the Kanto League, but that is an example of something that annoys me so much. Even if I'm not the one giving directions, how did I not dodge that? I was in the middle of the invincibility frames. Like, I repeated so many times the same instructions, the same feedback. I need you to not save the battle in this format. Save me a link. You know, the easier way to save it. The way that I can access it from any device. And not your computer. Because they would give me the link to their file path. They wouldn't give me the link to the online battle. They would download it and then give me the link to the file path. That doesn't work on my computer. Is that a high alert? Where? High alert on this island? Where is it? I know, I was the only one trying to manage it, and then I saw why. Like, the only ones who followed all the instructions every time were, like, Mari, Moon, Kairu, and Sep. I think. There might have been more. Oh, what was it? Quill shot! Stop! I can't think! There was one more. The ghost leader. Mistian. I'm like, it's not Mistral. Mistian. Mistian was good at following directions. Yeah, basically all the ones from our group, you guys were fantastic. Everyone else, at least once or twice, I've had to correct them on instructions that I placed at the beginning of the tournament. But there were a couple that I had to correct them so many times that I didn't bother to keep count. Actually, believe it or not, I think Golly was one of them. I think Golly was the one who kept trying to send me links to files. Like, that doesn't work. Please stop. And then there was the grass leader before Sep. Oh my gosh. I don't even remember their name, but I just remember it was the worst time working with them. No offense to them as a person. I'm sure they're a great person. But during that tournament, oh my gosh. Like, I set rules. You can't change your species. They wanted to change their species. And they also said they wanted to change their type. I don't know where to start with this. We set the types before the tournament started. At the start of the tournament, I reconfirmed with everyone, this is your type. He wanted grass. He volunteered for grass, and then like 2 rounds into the tournament, he's like, I want to change all my species. I want to change my type, because grass is a bad type. And I'm just sitting there like, ground was open. If you wanted an immunity and less weaknesses, ground was open. ground is still open to this day, and I don't even manage it anymore. Unless you're Brock. Yeah, that's another thing. I think it was DC? DC did rock? And DC went fine in the tournament. Sure, DC is like a very good competitive battler, but he did fine with all rock Pokemon. And rock Pokemon are known for having like strong defense but bad type matchups. But even when we stopped doing the tournament, there were at least 2 types left over, ground and one other. And I don't remember what that other one was. But if he wanted a better type, he could have chosen it at the start of the tournament. Also, I think there was one week where oh, that's what's going on. He said that he couldn't get his battle done by the end of the week because he was sick and throwing up. But later that day, I looked at his, I happened to see his Discord status, and it said he had been playing like Team Fortress 2 for the last 4 hours. Like, if you're actually sick, I get it. If you can't get your battle done right away, that's fine. But don't tell me you're throwing up and then go off and play Team Fortress 2. Being sick and playing games is one thing, but you can't play video games while you're vomiting. Right? I don't remember if I did, or if I did, I think he'd never responded. I know that we had to replace him at some point, and that's where Sep came in as the grass leader. But they were just so during the tournament. I don't remember the word. There's a word, but I can't remember it. Uncooperative? Maybe that's it. He was. That too. But that wasn't exactly what I was going for. I was trying to go with like how he was dealing with me and other people. Definitely that. Maybe he's just not good in an organized or scripted setting. But yeah, I just wanted all the species to stay the same for consistency's sake, because if you just changed all your Pokemon from, like, water, water poison for fighting a grass type, and then changed them all to water dark for fighting a psychic type team, then, well, what you gonna do? This whole game is gonna be guess which type matchup the opponent is going to use. And with monotype teams, that's a really bad plan to use. Right. And I'm probably not gonna manage all that. I'd almost be willing to do it in our server, but one, we don't really get enough traffic in the server to make that worthwhile. And two, it would have to be very casual, because one, I don't have a whole lot of time to micromanage people's teams and people not following the rules and all that. But if it was chill and flexible, I would love that. That'd be fun. That would be a little fun thing to keep people interactive in the server. But I cannot micromanage that. Like, I was probably the most irritated during that tournament than I had ever been with people on Discord at the time. Things have changed since then. And it's like people that I've been hanging out with for a while. It's not like I dislike those people. It's not like they did anything wrong to me specifically. They just couldn't follow directions. Oh gosh, there's another round. You make a different team face off against. And then I can't see what's after and then. But yeah, if it's not a serious thing, that's great. And I liked making the trainer cards for all the challengers. I thought that was fun. Skarn? Leave me alone. Skarn! I think the trainer cards is what got me into it. Like, I got addicted to making trainer cards, and then I'm like, hey, let's make one for all the gym leaders. Oh no. No! Let me out! Ugh. Stop! I hate that. That was so fast. Stop! I can't see anything! Stop! I literally just made a massive shield and now it's like gone. Oh my gosh, Skarn, go away. I said go away. Nasher, do not heal. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, now now it's afraid of me. I said to dodge. You've been trying to kill me for like the last 10 minutes. It's like in those Spider-Man cartoons where Spider-Man's just trying to protect the city from the guys that are already destroying it, and he like messes up 2 buildings in the process of stopping them, you know, when the entire city would have been leveled. And then there's that one guy on the news who's just like, Spider-Man's the worst. Look what he did. All this damage down is because Spider-Man showed up. That definitely didn't happen before Spider-Man got here, and he definitely didn't stop it from being a whole lot worse. I actually saw an episode of one where, I think he called one of the villains an innocent civilian. And sure, he wasn't one of the major villains. He was like a thief with superpowers. But still, they literally referred to a supervillain as an innocent civilian and got mad at Spider-Man for capturing him. He didn't even hurt him, he just caught him in a web. Oh yeah, that's right. They had the Spider-Verse thing. Yeah, 'cause I think in one universe it's like Gwen, and then there's of course Miles. Yeah, Spider-Gwen. She didn't even change her name. She's just Spider-Gwen. Not Spider-Girl, not Spider-Woman, Spider-Gwen. Let's just announce my name to the world. You know, while keeping a secret identity. Right? I'm pretty sure she was the one in that Into the Spider-Verse movie with Miles. Oh my gosh, that was so annoying, but also really perfect. But yeah, there was Gwen, Miles, of course, Peter Parker, apparently multiple Peter Parkers, um, and then there were a couple of others. There's one of those old detective show type of Peter Parker Spider-Man guys, and then there was the girl with the giant robot, and then there was the pig, which I've actually seen before in a different show. Like, that's a thing, apparently. Also, I'm pretty sure it got its own cartoon. My dad and I saw it while we were browsing on the Roku. Wait, was she really? I don't know why I had that thought once, but it was just a passing thought, so I didn't really think about it. Maybe it crossed my mind because, like, she was wearing all the same clothes and everything in that one episode. Yeah. And I kind of like that. Like, of course, as a voice actor, it's really good to be able to change your voice a lot. But I personally like hearing characters that I recognize from other shows and games in a different place. Like, I don't know what we were watching, but one day my dad was watching something, I think, and I heard Cyborg, and it just came out of my mouth like, oh my gosh, Cyborg! And no one knew what I was talking about. But I just know it was his voice. And it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how I recognized the voice. I think I tried to explain to them who I was talking about. And I tried to tell my sister, it's the Booyah guy, and she didn't know what I meant. But I thought that she would watch Teen Titans. Maybe she didn't as much as I thought, but if she did, she would have known what I meant. Right. I don't usually think about voice actors whenever I'm watching or playing anything. Um, until I recognize a voice, then I have to know where are they from, where else are they? The Booyah guy, yeah. I'm pretty sure I told her the Booyah guy from Teen Titans, so. The thing is, I do remember her being upset about Teen Titans Go not being like the original at all. So, she must have watched it, right? If she was upset about it. Does he really? Okay, so I wasn't sure. Okay. While I was explaining this, I thought I heard him say Booyah, and that's what made me think Cyborg. But then I'm like, that wouldn't have made sense. I must be misremembering this. Um, but if he does that in interviews, he might have done it as another character, and that's how I heard it. I just didn't think that would have happened, because usually voice actors don't put trademarks from one show in another show. They broke the fourth wall. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're breaking the fourth wall a lot. I think I remember seeing that in a couple of episodes. They really broke the fourth wall in one episode, though. I think you showed me the one where they met the developers and their voice actors. Then there was a different one where they met themselves. Like, that one was all over the internet, even though I don't watch Teen Titans Go. Yeah. Oh, did they? I hear another Aether event. Oh, I'm doing this wrong. Oops. There we go. I don't think it should be considered canon. At least not with their original show, especially considering all the crazy stuff going on, like meeting developers and themselves. I don't think it should be considered canon with the other show. Oh my gosh, the comment cut off at Raven is. I have no idea what you just said. You just got spoiler censored by the PlayStation. A converted villain. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, look at her family. The chances that she started off somewhat similar are pretty high. My gosh, let me hit you! Ugh! I heard something about that. Or at least I knew that? There was an episode, I think, where Cyborg, like, went undercover in Jinx's organization. And I think there was some kind of implication of a crush. That, or there was something, I don't know. Maybe I did see the episode of Teen Titans Go. The more I talk about it, the more I question it. He definitely went undercover in her organization, and I'm pretty sure they interacted. But I don't really remember how it went, because it's been so long since I've seen it. Yeah. I think I've seen bits and pieces here and there, but it's like super scattered. Like maybe 2 minutes in one episode and 5 minutes in a completely different episode halfway through the season. How am I getting to 50% danger? Great, 2 of them. Oh no, wait, close shot, not Nasher. Okay, this is actually going quite well. I'm moving really fast because of that rock I broke. And I'm moving enough that I'm dodging close shot spines. Never mind. I hate it when they just slide in front of each other because then I can't even deal with the stagger that I have right here. Oh my gosh! I thought I was gonna land on the lower ledge, not that. Close shot, I swear. Oh, wait, oh no. Okay, Nash is the one who's enraged. Ah, let me break the freaking rocks. Quill shot. Let me see. I can't even see anything. My gosh. Get out. Now. I will end you. Just give me a minute. Quill shot. You wanted my attention, here it is. Okay, I think it's 10. Yeah, it's about 10 now. I'm almost done part damage. I still need like 22,000. But we can do that later. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!